Hi, this is Kendra from Pencil and Pigment, and today I wanted to talk about bookbinding. Now this is the little kit I own. I purchased this one from Amazon last year with about 800 other things. Last year was a wild purchasing year. So this little kit that I picked up, and again, I don't have a lot of options where I live, so Amazon's kind of the main one, but it came with pre-waxed thread. Now I know you can buy specialty thread and you can buy sort of a jar of wax and sort of wax your own and makes it easier for threading. It came with needles. This is a ring thimble for helping to push the needles through, I'm guessing, really hard cover board and stuff. Here is the world's tiniest awl, which I have a larger one that I use for picture framing and hanging curtains and stuff, but this one is very minuscule. It is super teeny tiny. Thread clippers. And then here are a couple bone folders. These are both made of plastic. I'm assuming at one time they were made of bone, but that's not how we roll. So this kit is no longer available for sale, but I will link a similar one, and they range, like this exact spread sort of ranges from $5 US to $8 US. It's very affordable. I'm assuming this is a very beginner kit. Again, I haven't used it. I haven't bound stuff traditionally. Next year I'm going to be working out of one sketchbook, but I have tons of watercolor paper and I want to make my own sketchbooks. I really want high quality 100% cotton watercolor sketchbooks, and they're very, very pricey. So I thought if I started making my own, that would be a way to go. But I wanted to show you a couple things, and these are from college. I won't show you the folder, but the front cover, but this is how I've bound things before, and this is ribbon. Like, I hole punched and did ribbon in this book, and this book was for a design class on the elements of design. And I think I can show you the back cover. Here we go. And you can see the little bows from hole punching and just popping in ribbon. Now I think I was marked down because of that binding technique. Another design class I had, I made a book, and I don't know if you can see this, but there are staples hidden. Somebody spilled water, but there are staples hidden. I was also marked down because you can feel the staples. This was like a book I made, a Photoshop class, a design school. So as you can see, I've been not binding for a really long time now and trying to get away with it. So I also have, for hole punching, I have like rings and things that I've done. These are really, really tiny ones, but I have rings in other sizes for binding and making projects. You can see they are varied sizes. But I really want to try and use this kit that I purchased. You know, it's smart to use what you purchase. I also have brads in here, like old school, for hole punching and making my own books. I've been making my own sort of portfolios and things for a long time, depending on what I was trying to get a commission for. So they were kind of tailored to the project. But this is, so I've been looking at the bindings. There's stab, there's Coptic binding, sorry, I apologize. And there's also like just plain staple. There's saddle stitched, which if you look, this is a knockoff Travelers, and this one has staples in the end. They make a stapler that twists around so you can staple larger items. I will link that stapler. It's really interesting. I do not own one. I think I have some books in here that might be saddle stitched. I'm not even sure anymore, which is just the stitching along the spine. I really like books like that. Just because of like staplers rusting. So here, I'll show you. Here's what June looks like in a traveler's notebook, and you can see this stitching all the way down. This is a saddle stitch. You can see even the loose thread at the bottom. So I need to figure out how to do some of these. I need to figure this out. And so I've been looking online. So there are tutorials on YouTube. There are, if you prefer to watch your tutorial, and you can slow those down and pause those. There are tutorials online if you research it. There's also, it looks like purchasing. So through Skillshare has classes you can purchase. Yeah, there's just some online classes. I'm going to guess that like Instructables probably has something. I will link that webpage. That's a really cool one for learning things online. There are some YouTubers that solely focus on bookbinding and different stitching. Sea Lemon comes to mind. I'll link some. WikiHow has some. There's a lot. If you search and dig down, you can find the resources and references for free, which is what I'm going to do to keep to my budget. But there are places where you can go and you can purchase a class and learn how to bookbind and do some of those more intricate sort of stitching that have designs along the spine. And those are really, really cool. So, where does this leave me? You know, I could practice. I think what I need, and I think I'm going to need another supply, and I'm probably going to have to wait till next summer to purchase it. I think I'm going to need a very specific ruler. Now this looks like very precise precision work where all the holes have to line up. Like nothing can be off, you know, a millimeter or it starts to look wonky and unprofessional. There is a ruler, and I'm going to try and find this. It's called a, let's see. It's a 12-inch, it's an Incra Rules Marking Ruler. And I think it's specifically for, let's see if I can pull it up. It's specifically for doing the binding and making sure all your stuff looks good. So let me try and pull this up on my phone really, really quick. And thank you for being patient. I think this is a tool that would be great for me. It's $20. This is what it looks like. Oh gosh, can you see? Gosh, that's really washed out. There, and you're gonna have to use like a mechanical pencil, probably 0.5 or smaller, to mark the lines. I think that would be really, really beneficial for something like this because I have no idea like how to line things up. And everything has to be lined up. The paper with the booklet. Oh, and I'm really gonna have to get a board or something to make sure my stab lines don't destroy my desk too, aren't I? Yeah, I think I'm lacking some supplies here with this. And I wanna make sure I don't destroy my desk too much. Can you see those holes? Kinda. This is just watercolor paper, in case you're wondering. I just wanted to see like how hard I would have to press. Okay. Oh yeah, that went through. Okay, I really don't want to make tons of holes in my desk. So I'm gonna need some supplies, I think, moving forward with this, just to practice. I'm gonna need like thick cardboard underneath this. I can use a partial of a box, and then maybe I'll make a cardboard template that has pre-made holes, and then I can just line everything up with the template. So it's free, and super, super budget. Like I can use the back of one of my sketch pads, that really, really thick cardboard, and maybe make a whole template. Might be super beneficial. So I am just brainstorming here. And again, if I hate this and it's just too precise and it's making me unhappy, I may just hole punch corners and do rings or something. Just low-key, super easy, because I want to continue to watercolor next year without purchasing more sketchbooks, because I have so many. And I want everything to get used. So this is just sort of me brainstorming. I store everything in free clear. This was like an applesauce jar or something. So this is as budget as this can get. It's like an under $10. Try and figure out how to make this happen. I will revisit this in another video and we will watch me try this together. I don't have any hooked needles in here and I don't know if you need a curved one. I've definitely seen people bind with curved needles. That may be something else I need. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this is where I'm at. I hope that this video like gave you some ideas to the inner workings of my brain and trying to make a new thing happen in my life. But it looks like I'm going to have to tweak things, and I can bend my own needles. Like I have pliers and things and I can try. I may even have curved needles elsewhere. I'll have to look. So I hope you enjoyed this mess of a video. I hope you have an absolutely wonderful day and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye.